Hey, what's up, YouTube fans? So, what you just saw there was the experiment where a density column is called, right? Where there's layered liquids on top of each other with different densities. They're closed in, and then you shake up the bottle, right? And they naturally arrange back as the way that they were due to their differing densities, right? And so this is actually a perfect example, right, of how unconscious natural things can act purposefully, right? And you don't need to have an intelligent source intervene and tell them which way to go, right? It happens naturally, right? And so you can get non-random ordered results through natural processes, right? With no mind, no intelligence, right? So you'll want to note, right, that, well, yes, a person did shake up the bottle. It could just as well have gotten knocked over by some natural thing. And the person didn't decide which way the liquid would arrange after that. The person didn't tell it which way to go. No one has to do that, right? No one actually has to come in and say, oh, this is this liquid, so this will go there, and this is that liquid that will go there. No one actually has to come in, step in and do that, right? It happens on its own naturally, right? No intelligent source needed, right? No intelligent intervention needed. And you can still get ordered results, ordered arrangement, right? And so just because a natural process lacks intelligence, lacks consciousness, that does not mean that you cannot have a natural process which yields ordered results, right? So this is an ordered result because you're not just having like just randomly that they stay mixed up in just a random arrangement. No, the one that's this color went here, the one that was that color went there, the one that was that color went there. No one told them to, right? They did on their own naturally, right? And this is much the same with the process of evolution by natural selection, right? Because, naturally, certain inheritable traits, right, which can occur randomly by chance within populations of organisms. And, there doesn't have to be a bias towards, better traits being the only ones that occur. There can be disadvantageous traits that also occur, right? But some, are more successful than others for natural reasons in producing offspring, right? And therefore, those variants become more prevalent within the population over time, right? So, like, for example, with the evolution of the eye, right? No one would say that, our eyes, which are remarkable structures, no one would deny that and just say like, oh, they're just, some random structures that just came together arbitrarily, right? No one would claim that. They're very good at what they do, right? But this does not require that you have some intelligent thing step in and say, this should go here because this would help with seeing, and then this, that doesn't actually have to occur, right? Because individuals that have better eyesight, right, for very obvious reasons, this can oftentimes, for many populations of organisms, improve their chances of survival and ultimately reproduction, right? The better you can see, the better you can find the food you need, escape predators, do various tasks you need to do, the better your eyesight, the better you are, right, for many populations of organisms at doing various things that are necessary to produce offspring, right? Statistically, the individuals with those traits have better survival rate and ultimately reproduction rate for many populations of organisms, that is, right? And so then we have improvement of the eye's ability to see over time, right? And so people will oftentimes have a false dichotomy where they think that if something is a natural process without a mind, or some, anthropomorphic human-like thing, that means that it has to be random and arbitrary, right? In, the results that it yields. But that's a false dichotomy. You can have a natural process which yields ordered results, right? All right, that's all for now. See you guys.